Hey everyone, welcome to the April 2023 Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee housing market report. We had a couple noteworthy shifts in the market last month that we're going to share with you today. We're also going to take a look at interest rates, which continue to be very unstable, and some other really important stats to keep you in the loop of what's happening with the housing market in these cities. I'm Bernal, your Southern California real estate agent. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in any of these cities, we do this report every month, and I highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming reports with the latest and greatest housing market info for Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee. If you want to see homes for sale in these cities, there's a link for each city in the description below. All right, here we go, starting with the number of homes sold. Last month in March, we sold 99 homes in Temecula compared to 78 in February, for an increase of 27%. So a pretty good size jump there, but keep in mind that the 78 homes sold in February was the lowest number of homes sold in a month for the city of Temecula since December 2007. In Murrieta, we had 125 homes sold in March compared to 82 homes sold in February, which works out to be 52% more homes sold in March than in February. Over in Menifee, we sold 137 homes last month, which is the exact same number of homes sold the month before, so no change in percentage there. Staying with the same topic for a minute, let's look at how many homes were sold last year compared to this year for the month of March. In Temecula, we had 46% less home sales this year than last. In Murrieta, we had 43% less, and in Menifee, 33% less home sales in March of this year compared to March of last year. So as I mentioned earlier, for Temecula and Murrieta, although we had some pretty big jumps from last month to this month, historically speaking, we are at the very low end of the range in terms of how many homes are being sold in those two cities. Next, let's talk about inventory, which is how many homes are actively for sale. For about the last 6 months, inventory has been dropping in all three cities, and last month was no exception. At the end of March, there were 163 homes actively for sale in Temecula compared with 165 at the end of February. In Murrieta, we only had 164 homes actively for sale at the end of March. In February, we had 172 homes actively for sale, which works out to be about a 4.5% drop. For a little more perspective on these low inventory levels, in March of 2019, Murrieta had 524 homes actively for sale. So percentage-wise, there were about 220% more homes for sale in March 2019 than there were in March 2023 for Murrieta. In Menifee, we had 196 homes actively for sale at the end of March compared to 241 homes for sale at the end of February, which is about an 18.5% drop. And in case you're wondering, in March 2019, there were 489 homes actively for sale in Menifee, which was about 150% more than last month. Okay, let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates continue to be extremely volatile. In the last couple months, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate bounced around between the high 5s and the low 7s. So although there's not much change in these two data points that show the rate at the end of last month at 6.57% compared to 6.85% at the end of February, definitely keep in mind that mortgage rates can be subject to big swings on a daily basis. Prices in Temecula went up for the second month in a row from $685,000 in February to $710,000 in March, which is an increase of almost 4%. In Murrieta, prices also went up. The median home price last month in Murrieta was $647,000 compared to $633,000 in February, which gave us an increase of 2.2%. A little different story in Menifee, where prices dropped just a little for the second month in a row. We went from a median price of $540,000 in February to $535,000 in March for about a 1% drop. Let's look at a couple more stats regarding price. From last year to this year, prices are down in all three cities. Prices are down 2.7% in Temecula compared to last year at this time. They're down 4.4% in Murrieta and 8.1% in Menifee. And from the peak of the market, Temecula is down 7.4%. Murrieta is down 8.2%, and Menifee is also down 10.7%. Another thing we'd like to keep an eye on is how long these houses are taking to sell, also known as average days on market. We saw some pretty significant shifts in Temecula and Murrieta for this stat. On average, in Temecula, we went from homes taking 55 days to sell in February down to 47 days in March, which is a 14.5% decrease. In Murrieta, we went from 68 days on average to 44, which is a 35.3% drop in days on market. In Menifee, we actually went up a little from 51 days in February to 53 days in March, for an increase of about 4%. Next, we're going to look at list price compared to sales price. This shows us how much above or below list price these homes are selling for. Last month in Temecula and Murrieta, on average, homes sold for about 3% less than list price, and in Menifee, homes sold for 2% less than list price. We've helped several families with moving in and out of Southern California. If you're looking to make a move, we'd love to help you too. So don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these important updates. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you.